Why we are afraid of the dark. You are lying in bed. The lights are off. The house is perfectly quiet. Suddenly, a floorboard creaks. Your heart starts to race. Your breathing gets shallow. Your eyes dart around. You stare into the pitch black. You know nothing is there. So why are you terrified? The shadows have always been hungry. Fear of the dark is universal. It is not just a childhood phase. It crosses every border and every culture. It is one of the most common phobias on Earth. But it is not a glitch in your mind. It is a carefully engineered biological feature. Nyctophobia is hardwired directly into your DNA. Why do we fear the mere absence of light? To understand this, we must go back. We need to rewind the clock roughly 300,000 years. Imagine standing on the African savanna at midnight. Humans are not the apex predators here. We are terribly unequipped for the wild. We are slow runners. We have flat teeth. Our nails are completely blunt. Our skin is thin and exposed. And worst of all, our eyes are terrible in the dark. Unlike nocturnal hunters, we cannot see infrared. We do not possess a tapetum lucidum, the reflective layer that makes a cat's eyes glow. When the sun goes down, our visual acuity drops by over 90%. We are practically blind in the wilderness. But our ancient predators are not. Lions, leopards, and saber-toothed cats see perfectly in the gloom. They evolved to hunt when we are most vulnerable. For 99% of human history, the night was a literal death sentence. The rule of the ancient world was simple. If you wandered into the dark alone, you did not come back. So, how did a blind, weak, and defenseless species survive the night? We developed an internal alarm system, a biological tripwire designed to keep us safe. When the lights go out, your brain physically alters its chemistry. Your amygdala, the primitive fear center of the brain, becomes hyperactive. It overrides your logical prefrontal cortex. It prepares your body for immediate fight or flight. It pumps adrenaline directly into your bloodstream. It dilates your pupils to capture any scrap of light. And most importantly, it makes you imagine monsters. Is it just your imagination, though? Or is it a survival tactic? Think about it. In the ancient world, a sudden rustle in the bushes was rarely just the wind. It was usually teeth. The early humans who ignored that sound were quickly eaten. They were erased from the genetic pool. But the early humans who imagined a deadly monster, they ran away. They survived. They lived long enough to pass on their genes. You are the direct descendant of the paranoid. Every time you feel that icy chill in a dark hallway, that is your ancestors trying to keep you alive. It is a 300,000-year-old survival instinct echoing inside your modern skull. The anxiety you feel is a gift from the dead. But human society has completely changed. We captured fire. We built thick stone walls. We created the incandescent light bulb in 1879. We effectively banished the night from our cities. Today, you are perfectly safe in your bedroom. There are no leopards waiting under your bed. There are no wolves in your closet. So why does the ancient fear remain so strong? Evolution is incredibly slow, but technology is incredibly fast. Our physical environment changed in the blink of an eye, but our primitive brains did not. We are still running ancient, prehistoric software on modern biological hardware. When you turn off your bedside lamp, your brain forgets about the brick walls. It forgets about the heavy locked doors. It only registers that you are suddenly blind, and it assumes the predators are out there circling. It actively creates terrifying shapes in the shadows just to keep you alert. It turns a harmless pile of clothes on a chair into a crouching figure. It turns the normal settling of a house into a heavy footstep. It is a false alarm. But in the brutal math of evolution, A false alarm is always better than no alarm at all. Being scared costs a little energy. Being dead is permanent. Have you ever felt someone watching you from the dark corner of a room? That eerie sensation is just your own brain projecting its anxiety into the empty space. It is desperately trying to force you to turn the light back on. It wants you back in the safety of the tribal campfire. We try very hard to outgrow this primal fear. We tell our children that it is just a silly phase. We act like fully grown adults are completely immune. But the truth is, the fear never really leaves us. It just hides beneath the surface of our modern lives. It waits patiently for a sudden power outage. It waits for a solitary walk down an unlit, quiet street. It waits for the exact moment you are truly alone in the dark. The next time you find yourself rushing up the basement stairs to escape the darkness, do not feel embarrassed. Do not call yourself a coward for running. You are simply feeling the exact same panic.